everybody? Welcome to the new edition of the Morning Beer Podcast. It is me trying out beers live, or not really live, I guess on video. I look like shit. I know I look like shit. People are always like, make a video! Make a video! Yeah! Well, no, I don't want to. I was going to do it on my fucking computer, but it was acting stupid, so now I'm doing it on a fucking cell phone. Today we're going to be trying out the Goose Island IPA. Y'all can see it, the label's green. I like this label. It's simple, but it's fucking awesome. You know what I'm saying? It says Goose Island on it, beer company. Chicago, Illinois, I believe. It is 55 IBUs and 5.9 alcohol by volume. I know that because it says it on the thing. I love when it says the IBUs also on the fucking label. I fucking love that shit. The head of it will be white. It already dissolved. It dissolves really quickly. As you can see, the beer is it smells good. No, the beer is really light colored. It's very light colored. You can see through it. It's almost like a light beer kind of light color, which is cool, I guess. I usually like the hazier, more IPA looks, but this is cool too. This is almost like it smells and kind of like a West Coast style IPA. Like, I don't know if y'all know what a West Coast style IPA is. It's kind of like a Stone or some shit. But this right here kind of smells like that. Kind of smells like Stone IPA in a way. But because you can barely smell the barley hops, but you can barely smell the fucking hops, but I don't know if you can fucking hear me. So you can barely smell the hops, but you can definitely smell kind of like a hint of grapefruit or some bullshit. So definitely citrusy. And we're going to try it out, man. So I just got off work and shit, and this is going to be the weekly beer, the Goose Island IPA. We're going to try this bitch out, see what the fuck it tastes like, man. Fuck. I like it. It definitely tastes like grapefruit. I think it even says it on the label too. I'm not sure. It says hoppy, grapefruity, refreshing, and that's exactly what it is. I really don't know how to describe it any more than that shit. But man, this shit is fucking tremendous, man. This is a tremendous tasting beer. I feel like it's a good summertime IPA. I believe this, good summertime kind of IPA. A little watered down for my taste, of course. I'm more into the more stronger hops hitting. It's only 55 IBU, so it's not that strong anyway in the bitterness. But definitely a great beer to go back to, man. That's definitely a good starter IPA too for all you people that are like, IPAs are too hoppy and they hit too hard. Well, you're a fucking pussy. That's what the fuck you are. Yeah, man. Great fucking beer. I love how the head dissolves fastly too, because I hate when the head just sticks around and fucking just sits there and shit. Like, what the fuck? Fuck out of the way, man. But anyway, I love it, guys, and I love this. I like this fucking beer. I will be purchasing it again. I give it an 8 out of 10. The only reason why I give it an 8 is because, not a 10 out of 10, is because motherfucker is not that strong. One of these beers is not going to give me a good buzz, but this is a perfect beer for if you want to take a shower, maybe after work you're taking a shower, pop open a fucking beer. This is a great fucking beer, man, for that. This is a great fucking beer to be chilling outside and just sitting on the porch like I do a lot. When I record the afternoon beer podcast, I sit out there on the porch. I fucking drink a beer and I watch the traffic go by. It's a great fucking beer for that, man. Just a great fucking beer, man. Goose Island. This is another one I fucking judged. So this is another one I misjudged. I saw the label and I'm like, but then I'm starting to try new things that have weird labels. I love how it has the little goose up there. He's honking around or some shit. Where the fuck goose do? I love the label. I kind of like the label. I thought it was a little lame. Let the cars go by. They always fucking do. And it's a great fucking beer, man, guys. So definitely go check this out. I give it an 8 out of 10. I will definitely be purchasing again, especially during the summertime. It's popping up. It's gonna be a little hot outside. This is a great, refreshing taste. I love the grapefruit. I love the little hops that hit you a little bit, but the grapefruit comes in with the fucking just overpowering of taste. I believe the grapefruit does over fucking power the taste of the hops on this one. It's almost like a Stone IPA. I feel like it's a light version of Stone IPA in my opinion. I know I'm a big Stone fan. Y'all know that. Um, but yeah, like definitely go out and purchase the beer of the week, the Goose Island IPA. It's the beer of the week, guys. So you know what I'm saying. Hope you guys enjoy the Morning Beer podcast. Made y'all a little, I made y'all a little video. You know what I'm saying. So you have a little bit of a video in it. This episode will not be video. It's not all be video. Sorry. You suck. So does your mother. Fucking fuck you want to do? What do you want me to do about it, man? So let's fucking start the show, bro. Shit, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I was like shit. This is what y'all wanted to see. That's the fucked up part. They always want to see what we want to have something to criticize you about, Derek. Besides the things you say, because we don't want to listen to your podcast. We want to see what you look like so we can criticize you. Wake your ass up. It's the Morning Beer Podcast. Grab you a beer, some chips, and a cigarette, and let's enjoy this motherfucking day. Hell yeah. Welcome to the Morning Beer Podcast. I'm your host, Derek Diesel Uchia. What's going on, guys? Oh, man. How y'all like that little video I did at the first of the fucking podcast? Where actually, if it actually works and everything, it will be a video up there. If it don't, then there's not a fucking video there. Sorry. But the beer of the week is Goose Island IPA, 55 IBUs, 5.9 ABVs. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to review it again. But I did review it on that little video. It was pretty dope. I like that beer. So that's what I'm drinking right now. Happy Mother's Day to all the moms that listen. I know that I'm a big fan of all the moms. The moms love me. People's mothers love me. They always have. It's just been a thing. Like all my friends, their moms always thought I was the good one. And you know, and I appreciate them for giving me that. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate your mom. You know what I mean? I know all the gangster wannabes on my Facebook are going to be posting that Tupac song, Dear Mama, you've been appreciated. You know what I'm saying? I was young when Mama had beef, 17 years old, kicked dad on the streets. That's what they're going to be playing. I'm not making fun of Tupac. I've been a Tupac fan since the 90s. I can do it. Most of you kids don't know even who the fuck Tupac is, or if you do, you heard about him in that movie back in 2016 or whatever. Yeah, those days. Dear Mama. You know, everybody's going to be playing that song on Sunday. Podcast is coming out a little late, guys. I'm sorry. There's been a lot of family stuff going on, and plus I just been lazy. I was off all day yesterday. I should have recorded it. I did not. I got drunk. I passed out. I cleaned my room. Half-assed cleaned my room. I'm still not done with that. But, you know what I'm saying, I got drunk, I passed out, I had a great time with myself. Sounds weird. But, you know what I mean, like, I know every gangster wannabe's going to be posting, Dear Mama, have you been the only one there for me? You know, I don't know how they're going to be doing it, but they're all going to be all on your Facebook throwing up gang signs for their mom, you know, and that's going to be pretty dope, you know, hopefully they give their mom a break, you know what I'm saying? And just give your mom a break. You know what I'm saying? Your mom deserves a great break. Because she could have took the Plan B pill. Those are only $49.99. Instead, she raised you. You know what I'm saying? Now, how do you know how much the Plan B pill is? Let's just say I'll be putting Plan B pills in girls' drinks like I'm Bill Cosby. And I'm not saying I have done it, but it's not been determined. You know. And I'm not saying that shit's funny either. I'm just saying, like, you know what I mean? You wake up in the morning after having a night of passionate fucking sex. You don't want this girl to be a mother of your child. You know, she's somebody you picked up at the bar or somebody, whatever. And you have that Plan B pill on hold. I know it's her body, her fucking choice, but it's also my life, my choice. I'm pro-life. I'm very pro-life. I'm pro-my life. I'm pro where I want to have a good time because I can't get drunk every day or do podcasts or shit in someone's yard or piss myself unless I don't have any kids. I don't want kids. I hate kids. No offense to everybody in my family that has all their kids. My kids are my blessings, and they look all miserable and they have bags under their eyes and shit. Blessed. That's what being blessed looks like. And meanwhile, I get a full night's sleep. I get to sleep in, and I get to just do what I want. I get to get drunk every night. I've been getting drunk every night. It's fucking fun. It's life. It's the way I do things. It's the way I operate. But appreciate your mother, folks, for the love of Christ, because Elon Musk is trying to put a fucking brain chip in your fucking head. He put it in a monkey. The monkey was sucking on bananas. The monkey was playing fucking shit. It's fucking crazy. Elon Musk wants to put a microchip in your brain. So appreciate your mother before you can't. Before she has a microchip in her brain and she's programmed to praise the government and Elon Musk and other billionaires that have our best interests at heart. Like, we all feel bad for Bill Gates for going through a divorce. I feel bad for Billy Gates because, you know what, man, he's a great dude and blah, blah, blah. And that's the microchip talking again. Fuck. No, I'm seriously though, guys. I'm just ranting on a bunch of crazy shit. That's what I fucking do every day. So, dear mama, this episode is called Happy Mother's Day because I like to say, dear mama, I appreciate you. You're appreciated. Lady, don't you know the finest standing, baby? Dude, I better not sing that song because I'm going to get a copywriting thing on it because I sound just like the dudes. Oh my God, I do. When I was young, baby, my mama was there feet, 17 years old, looked down on the street. And then the other one's like, my dad was a bitch. I haven't heard that song in a long time. You know, you are appreciated, ladies, so you really are. You're appreciated, you know what I'm saying, because a lot of these moms go out here, you work your fucking ass off. I know so many fucking bad bitches out there just doing their thing, and I'm not talking about bad bitches you see twerking on fucking TikTok or Instagram. No, I'm talking about bad bitches that get up every fucking day and make sure their kids are fucking good. You dedicate your whole lives to your kids, ladies. They really do. They did it. Your mother, and I know a lot of people are like, my mom never did none of that stuff. Well, this is not for you. This is not for you. You know what I'm saying? People that have mothers that, like my mother, you know what I'm saying, she was a real bad motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? I remember sometimes she'd work 2 jobs. We wouldn't see her for a couple of days, you know what I'm saying, because she would just be at work. She'd come home, go to sleep, wake up early in the morning, go to work again. She was always doing, you know what I'm saying, always making sure we had food on the fucking table. Yeah, she's a boomer. Yeah, she's you know what I'm saying, she don't understand the new ways, but you know what, I remember one time my mom, I'll tell y'all a story, man. So one time I told my mom, I want a rap CD, I want Eminem, I want a DJ Screw, I want and this is back in like 2000. I want DJ Screw, I want Tupac, I want, you know what I'm saying, I was naming all these rap CDs I wanted. She said, okay, I got you. She goes, okay, if I find them, I'll give them to you for Christmas. I said, okay, mama. You know what CD she brings home to me? Ricky Martin, Livin' La Vida Loca remixes. They had like 5 songs on it, and each one was like Livin' La Vida Loca, but like a different remix to it. And I was just like, oh, this is cool. And, you know, to make your mom not feel bad about getting you like a horrible gift, because my mom was never really good at that kind of stuff. I mean, she would try her best, and she never understood what we liked as kids, you know? Like, you know, even though she grew up in the 80s, which was a cool fucking era, like the 80s seemed like it was the coolest era. They had like Guns N' Roses and fucking Bon Jovi and shit like that. And, you know, they jammed out some real fucking rock music from the 80s and 70s and shit like that. Just some great fucking music. You'd think she'd understand our days of music, but she didn't. And she got me that CD, and I had to listen to it just to make her feel better. And I'm all in my room listening, like, this is great, you know. I'm like, oh God, man, I don't want to listen to Ricky Martin around the homies. But, you know, my mom did her best, man. She really did. She would work at this her store. She would work and work and work and work and work, dude. And just like, she was known as a hard-working lady. She'd always make sure we had food. I mean, we didn't have like the newest clothes. We didn't have like the newest fucking shoes that everybody has to have now. We didn't have video game systems, but we had food. That's the reason why I'm so fat too, I think. But, you know, she's also taught me a lot of things. You know what I'm saying? She was, you know what I mean? And like, it's just good to have a conscience, because. And she's the reason why I have a conscience. There's a lot of times I'm walking down the street at night and I'm like, man, dude, I can just break into this motherfucking house over here. I'm so fucking broke right now. I'm hungry. I ain't got fucking, you know, I ain't got a car. I ain't got, you know, no respect from anybody. All the guys that have respect are people robbing people or selling drugs or whatever. And I'm over here just living like a bum, you know what I'm saying? And I'm working hard every day at work. I'm doing what I'm supposed to do in life. And then, you know, I mean, I'll think about it, and I put up a scheme in my head, and then all of a sudden, I think, what would my mom feel like if she's hugging me from a prison cell? Because I'm not smart, so I will get caught. You know what I'm saying? Well, how would she feel if she's having to hug me through a prison cell? I know so many people's moms that go through that. I know so many people, even in my family, you know what I'm saying, they have to see their own kids locked up. And it's horrifying, because you raise this person and you want them to do right, but then they just become like, you know what I'm saying, somebody, you know what I'm saying, just somebody you resent, you know what I'm saying. I know a lot of people maybe had bad times with their moms or whatever, but I feel like I've always had a good time and always had a good life because of my mom, you know what I'm saying. So, but yeah, that's what Mother's Day is about, you know, just enjoying the fact that your mom did not get an abortion or take a Plan B pill. Instead, she fucking threw her freedom away to raise you. You, this fucking, just this hateful person, this ungrateful little fuck running around, and you've been ungrateful all your life. But your mom took her time out of her life to raise you. She could have been out hoeing. She could have been out fucking dancing the WAP. She could have been doing all this stuff, but instead she's working every day. She's slaving over food every night for you to eat. She's, saying, she did all this stuff for you when you're growing up. Now that you're a grown man or a grown woman or whatever, whoever's listening, or non-binary, or saying transgender, or whatever you are, now that you're listening, you're still alive because of this lady. You know what I'm saying? Like, and a lot of times, no matter what you think, your mother has like kind of supported you in a lot of ways. Like, what I'm saying? A lot of people say my mom didn't do shit for me, but you're still alive. You got to eat every day. Yeah, I got to eat 3 times a day. Your mom gave a shit about you. Say, yeah, she didn't see your point of view. They're not supposed to see their point of views. They're old. Like your parents are old. They're old people. They're not supposed to see your point of view. That's what I understand about this no new generation. Like, they have to understand how we felt. No, they don't. My parents never understood how I fucking felt. Ever. Like, and what I'm saying? And they didn't give a fuck, but the only thing they gave a fuck about was getting me to fucking stay alive. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? So, like, they kept me alive, and that's awesome. You know what I'm saying? Your mom could have, like, easily, gotten pissed off when your dad cream pied her. Your mom could have easily got fucking pissed off and said, you know what, fuck your bullshit, and took a plan B. But instead, she put up with your bullshit. Instead, she raised your dad's fucking spawn of bullshit, had to listen to your dad's bullshit. She had to see your dad naked. At least give her fucking something right in life. Think about your dad. Think about him being naked. Think about him being sexual. Your mom had to put up with all that. Then, for 18 years or however long, some guys probably still living with their parents that listen to this. I'm pretty sure my audience is very intelligent, but I don't think they're moved out of their parents' house, but living in the basement or some shit. But think about your mom, man. She had to put up with all your dad's bullshit. She had to put up with your dad's advances towards her. Like, hey, baby, what's going on? And this was like the 80s and shit like that, and the early 90s or late 90s or whatever. And whoever listens to this, and think about your dad hitting on your mom and how misogynistic that shit was back in the day. You know what I'm saying? Like, how, hey, baby, what's going on? You got a nice butt. Like, you can't say that shit now. That's the reason why guys like me are not married, because I still act like the old days. And, let's be fucking real. Women nowadays don't want to hear how nice their butt is unless it's on Instagram or something, or unless they feel like hearing how nice their butt is, unless the guy's cute. If your guy's cute, then women love to hear about how nice their fucking butt is. So, with that being said, your mom had to put up with your dad's fucking hitting on her and seeing your dad naked. Just think about your fucking dad. The guy always mowing, the guy that's always, he's just always doing dad things and his fucking lame-ass jokes. God damn, dude, this man cannot fucking tell a joke to save your life. He's like, oh. Think about your dad naked. And your mom had to see that. She had sex with him. They made you. She could have got an abortion. She could have lived a rock fucking lifestyle back in the 80s. You know how it was, saying? Bon Jovi concerts, fucking AC/DC, fucking Guns N' Roses. What else do they like in the 80s? They liked cool stuff in the 80s, you know what I'm saying? Rock and roll, cocaine, and fucking having a good time. She could have been doing all that stuff. But instead, she decided to be a mother. She had a perm. Or whatever the fuck they had back in the day. Remember they had the big ass hair? Your mom had big ass hair back in the day, man. She was hot. She was out there doing her fucking thing. She was out there partying, having a good time, and your dad came along, this misogynistic fucking man. He came along and he got with your mom, and she had to settle down. She had to comb her hair. She had to fucking stop wearing leather jackets. She had to stop fucking having a good fucking time. She had to stop doing cocaine. I don't know if your moms did cocaine. Mine didn't. My mom was kind of a square, I think. But, I'm pretty sure she liked to party and go to rock concerts and fucking jam out and drink some beers and stuff like that. And there's nothing wrong with that. Your mom wanted to drink some beers, jam out some fucking good old-fashioned rock. Back then, it wasn't old school rock, which is fucking weird to me. I'm like, this is old school. They're like, no, this is not old school. Like, yes, it is. Well, I graduated this year. This came out. Exactly. Old school. So... But you know what I'm saying? They had good music back then. They had a good fucking time. You know what I'm saying? I like to think that your mom thought about you and said, you know what? I'm going to put up with this person's bullshit too. Put up with your dad's bullshit. Put up with your bullshit. And every time you go through life, you got to thank this woman because she carried you for 9 fucking months. And I know that sounds stupid, but she carried you for 9 months. Or sometimes some people, A lot less. Some people a lot longer. But I'm just saying, and some people, and sometimes your mom just looks at you and goes, shakes her head like, God damn, this kid's so fucking stupid. But she can't tell you that. She never told you were stupid growing up. I mean, maybe, well, okay. My mom has told me I'm stupid, but it's just because that's her generation. That's how they are, and I appreciate that. But she's always been real with you. Like my mom always my mom and my stepdad always saw through all my friends. Like that motherfucker's fake, and I would never listen to him. And then I'd find out that motherfucker's fake, and it was crazy. My mom taught me so much about life, but you know what I'm saying. I always looked up to her, and I always try to find a woman that's like my mom, that's that sounds weird, but what I'm saying, that's independent, what I'm saying, that's fucking smart, not like some of these fucking idiots out here nowadays. But my mom's a great lady, man, and I hope your mom's a great lady too. What I'm saying, she should have got rid of, you, but she didn't. She took care of you. She loves you. What I'm saying? She stood there for you. She did your fucking thing. She had to listen to all your fucking bullshit and go to your fucking bullshit ass fucking games or your bullshit ass fucking plays and shit. She had to fucking listen to you talk about how fucking hard life is as a teenager, and she's just shaking her head like, wait till you have one of you little motherfuckers. And now you're starting to figure out, goddamn, my mom had it fucking hard, having to put up with these fucking idiots. Idiots. Stupid people. Stupid people. You know what I'm saying? Like the time my mom, my mom has always had to put up with my stupid shit all the fucking time. Every fucking time. She hates the way I cuss. She don't like that I cuss a lot either. She doesn't like that at all. I got immune to soap. I got immune to bar soap as a child because they would put soap in my mouth, and first it sucked, and after a while it just got to where whatever, man. It is what it is because I cuss so fucking much. So, but you know what I mean? I don't blame her for anything in my life. You know what I'm saying? Because she worked her ass off to try to make a good fucking life for me. And I hope your mom's did the same thing. You could look at your mom right now and be like, Mom, you're fucking awesome. You know what I'm saying? And then you hear that song playing in the background, that Tupac song. You know what I'm saying? And it's like 17 years old, fucked out on the streets. How you are appreciated. You know what I'm saying? I'm not making fun of Tupac because I've been a Tupac fan since forever, kids. But I'm just saying, you know what I mean? And of course, all the gangsters on my page are sharing rap music, gangster rap to their moms, even though their moms never listen to gangster rap. You know what I'm saying? And it's been fucking crazy. I make a lot of mom jokes, but it's just the way I am, man. And I mean, she really did fucking risk a lot to put up with your ass. Your fucking just annoying ass fucking children. Do you know how it is to fucking put up with children? Now you gotta put up with your own children because that's your child. That's your fucking, you know what I'm saying? She's like, look, that's my fucking child. I know. I wish I could just lock him in a basement, but I can't because he's fucking, I gotta feed him and then I gotta go to jail if I do that. So she did a lot of things that she didn't have to do for you. You know what I'm saying? She put up with all your dumb shit. And I know people ain't gonna tell you like that. People are like, your mother was there for you and they love you and blah, 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 roses and fucking shit like that. Well, not me. No, fuck that. She put up with your dumb shit, your stupid ass. You're stupid. And your mother had to put up with every fucking bit of it, even though she didn't. She could have got a fucking abortion. She could have took the plan B, but she didn't because your mother's she's a great woman. She gives and gives and gives and all you do is fucking take. I'm not saying that all the time. A lot of people are like, I've been there for my mom since, back in the day. I took care of my mom and blah, 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 blah. Okay. If you do that, it's good. Appreciate that woman. Appreciate what the fuck she has done. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate her. You know what I'm saying? Even though sometimes she goes off on Facebook or whatever. I'm glad my mom ain't got a Facebook. That's one thing I'm happy about because my mom, if she had a Facebook, she'd probably block me. Because everybody in my family has blocked me most of the time, or they think the things I post on Facebook is the person I've become. You know what I'm saying? They'll tell my dad, that Derek posted this, so they'll tell my mom, Derek posted that. They'll tell, and it's like, yo, man, that's how I am. Only real recognize real, and that's why a lot of my family don't know who the fuck I am. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm real. I say what's on my mind all the fucking time. And these people, they don't fucking know. They just walk around in the world oblivious of what the fuck is really going on. And they think Facebook is life. Facebook is a joke. Facebook's a joke. That's dedicated to all my aunts. Facebook is a joke. You're a joke. If you think Facebook is real, you're a joke. You understand me? It's like... People will People will block me off their Facebook, my own fucking family, for the love of Christ. It's crazy. But that is what it is. So anyway, happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there. I had to do a little dedication to you ladies. Y'all are out there. You're out there just doing your thing, man. And I don't know how to really do dedication, so that was probably a horrible dedication. I'm pretty sure it might have been a bad dedication. I'm pretty sure this is something I shouldn't let my mom hear. But I just want to see. I want my mom hearing it. Like, I'll see my face. Like, she could have got an abortion. You know what I'm saying? Like, my mom be like, "What the fuck, abortion?" But you know. She has to put up with your dad naked, you know, shit like that. Like, I want to see my mom's face if she ever hears this. But I'm just saying, I'm appreciated towards my mom, and I hope you're appreciated towards your mom too. You're the lady that fucking has just put her own life aside for you. Your mom could have been something great, but instead she became a mother, and I guess that's the greatest thing ever. Oprah Winfrey says that's the hardest job ever. I don't think it's that hard, but that's just me. I don't know. Maybe I'm a bad person for saying that. I'm just saying that to get clout. I'm saying this. I say to get clout. I want people to like and share these podcasts. Please. You know what I'm saying? I want a following. I want a following of like a cult almost. I want people to follow me down the street. I want people to scream when I come up. I want people to act like we're at a Michael Jackson concert. When I touch you, just fucking pass out. And I want people to be getting taken away on stretchers because they laugh so hard at my fucking podcast. I want people to be just every time they see me, just to be happy. I want people when they see other fat Mexicans go, "Is that Derek Rivera?" No, it's not. Okay. I want people to see me in a mall and just fucking bow. I want fans. I want people to touch me or try to touch me. My security won't let them touch me. You know what I'm saying? I want that. That's what I want. That's what I'm working for, people. And my own family don't support me. That's okay. No one will support you. And I saw one of my cousins post this the other day. He posted something like, "Man, you know what I'm saying, just random strangers be liking all my merch and stuff." It's like, yes, that's the way it goes, bro. It's the way it goes. You know, my own family don't like what I do. They don't support my stand-up. I mean, there's a few people that are like, "Dude, that's funny you do stand-up comedy. We need to do more." And people don't support my podcast. My own family don't support this. Like, no, they don't. And that's okay. Like, let them do their thing. I don't care. That's the whole fucking point. And like, I try to explain to them, I was like, just do you. Who gives a fuck? Who gives a fuck what these people think? Because it's sad your own fucking family don't want to see you succeed. But then again, fucking succeed. Show these motherfuckers. The odds are against you, but also since your family's not holding you down or even fucking caring about you, you can fucking fly as high as you want to fucking fly, my friend. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, Facebook, a new fucking scare on Facebook is banning menthol cigarettes. Then cigarette Nazis are happy about this, I'm pretty sure. You know, I don't know if this is true or not. I looked it up, and there's like some things from last year, some things from this year. I think this might be just a scare that people are putting out there so everybody to go buy more menthol cigarettes. Like, I just quit smoking, man. It's fucking hard. I smoked menthol cigarettes. I smoked Newports for years. Before that, I smoked Marlboro Reds. I smoked for a total of 18 years. I don't care if they ban them, but at the same time, I kind of do care because, look, man, when you're nicking for a fucking cigarette, you feel like choking somebody. You take the cigarettes away from people, there's going to be fucking massive chaos. The reason why I say that is because I remember one time I was nicking for a cigarette, someone looked at me wrong, I punched them in the fucking mouth. Okay? Just imagine a bunch of people like that, but worse. Imagine people being worse than that. Okay? People are, and like, I don't think you should ban things that people like. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that's an attack on a certain race of people, but that's just me. And I feel like, you know what I'm saying, the cigarette Nazis on my Facebook are like, yes, ban those cigarettes. That's right. That's right. We're tired of smelling cigarettes. Well, get the fuck out of the way. You people, like, you are the biggest bunch of crybabies in the world. Like, they talk about cigarettes more than people that smoke cigarettes. It's ridiculous to me. Like, they really fucking seriously do. People will sit there and cry about cigarettes all fucking day long and have never fucking smoked a cigarette. Get the fuck out of here, then. You know what I'm saying? Like, you act like the cigarette is your ex-boyfriend or girlfriend. You act like the cigarette's your ex. You drive by the cigarette's house. Does the cigarette talk about me ever? No. No one knows you exist, sir. You know, and that's the whole fucking point. And people will always find something to bitch about, but at the same time, there's always a scare on fucking Facebook. There's always a scare that they're going to take something away from us. Every little thing they're taking away from us is our freedom. You know what I'm saying? You don't have freedom. How many times do I have to fucking say that you have no freedom? You're a fucking idiot. You're a loser. You're a fucking loser. You have no fucking freedom. Everybody in this country just has a little bit of freedom that we have. We have a little bit more than other countries, yes. But, you know what I'm saying? Are you free when you're at your 9 to 5? You have to clock in. You have to be there on time. You get a 30-minute fucking lunch, for the love of Christ. A 30-minute. What are we, like, you know what I'm saying? Are you free? That's so insulting as an adult. I think Chris Rock did something on this one time. But that's so insulting as an adult. That that you have so much freedom, but yet you have to take a 30-minute lunch. And if you're back 5 seconds late, your boss will let you hear about it. You're not free. You're not free. If you work, you're not free. And I know it sucks when you gotta work, but at the same time, if you work, you're not fucking free. People don't understand that. I don't think they ever cared or even cared to understand it, but they just don't understand it at all. They think that I just got a text message from somebody. It's just a news notification about Joe Biden. Joe Biden. Every time I see him talking on TV, I just get tired, bro. Like, you know, he's just an old man, bro. So anyway, but you don't, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's always something they're going to take away from us, and everybody gets all bent out of shape, and they can't take this away from me. Well, if they wanted to, they could. Yes, they could. But you go to work every day. You're so fucking free. Like, I got to go to work today. I'm only getting like a fucking 15-minute break because I'm working a short shift. 15 minutes. I got 15 minutes to take a break, 15 minutes to eat, 15 minutes to run to the store, 15 minutes to do whatever I got to fucking do, 15 minutes to masturbate, whatever. Whatever I do at work. I'm not saying I masturbate at work, but sometimes you just got to fucking yank your fucking, you know, turkey or whatever the fuck you call it nowadays. But cigarette Nazis are happy about that. That's just another fucking thing people are going to cry about. People are always something to cry about. It's always something to cry about in this country. You know, it's never just like, hey, let's just be fucking happy. You know what I'm saying? Because our freedoms are always getting threatened because such is in the office. I got news for you. It doesn't matter who's in office. Our freedoms are always going to be threatened because that's what they do. They want to keep you distracted from what's really going on, man. And you know what's really going on? Something evil. You know what I mean? Something evil. I'm pretty sure. Elon Musk wants to put a microchip in my brain. And he did. And now I can't talk bad about the government. It's crazy. I have no desire to talk bad about the government. I hope the world hears my thoughts and feels my thoughts, man. I don't want none of my secret thoughts to be kept in my head no more. Yeah. The Motor Beer Podcast is brought to you in part by Cutting Up 254. That's my brother Marcus, man. His number is 254-466-5788. You know what I'm saying? This is a veteran-owned business, man. He weed eats, he mows, he edges, leaf blows, your fucking shit. And I think he also starting to do, what's that shit called? God damn, this is horrible. I'm a horrible at ads, man. He's starting to do, like the little spray shit, you know, like where you spray off someone's driveway or whatever. I can't think of it right now. But power washing. Also has a power washer, guy. So hit him up, man, at 254-466-5788. You know what I'm saying? It's summertime, bro. Summertime is, you know what I'm saying, it's legally still spring, but it feels like summer out there, man. And you don't want to get out there and fucking be in the heat, man. You don't, and your grass is growing. Like, the grass never stops growing. It's just like all through the spring and the summer and part of the fall, the grass is just like, you know, like, you'll get it mowed one day, and the next day it's all fucking long and shit. So call Marcus at 254-466-5788. Once again, that number is 254-466-5788. You know what I'm saying? That's how you do it. We're back. And I want to play something for you guys because made me laugh, but it kind of made me sad. A lot of things in the world are... I'm trying to find it. Okay, here we go. I want to know people's thoughts on stuff like this.
It's like every single day, you guys. And this is what I complain about all the time. Look, what's his name? What's your name? Alex? Tommy. Yeah, your name's Alex, and I'm going to be talking to your manager. This guy called me sir. I get this happens every fucking day. Everywhere I go, I get called sir. I'm so fucking tired. Why would you call a chick big-ass tits?
Your tits are small.
Why would you call... No, stop trying to gaslight trans people and tell us that we're crazy.
My tits are bigger than those tits.
Be mindful of other people and stop being a fucking scumbag and you're a liar. I heard you. Stop fucking gaslighting trans people. Wait, what?
And she leaves.
Did you call me
then
sir
she goes
again?
Back in.
What was that? You said goodnight, sir? Alex, I'm gonna be talking to corporate about you, you motherfucker. Fuck you.
Yeah, I guess someone fired.
Okay? That's bullshit. You don't fucking harass trans people at work. Yeah, you did. And I'm walking out and you're like, have a good night, sir? What the fuck is that? No, you don't fucking do this to trans people. This is
He works at
discrimination.
Popeyes. Who gives a fuck?
No, this is discrimination. I'm fucking done with it. No, I'm gonna talk to corporate about this. You don't harass trans people. Hey, you know, it's one of the stupid things when you're catching Karens.
I didn't even say no.
You called me sir, and you were talking shit, calling me sir on the way out. This is transphobic harassment.
Jesus.
You're a fucking bigot. At work. All right, Alex, you know what? I can't wait to this. He admits twice calling me sir. No, he lied about the first one. No, you called me sir twice. Twice. Yeah, but you shouldn't be fucking harassing people with slurs. It's a slur. Do you not understand? It's like if you call the person of color the N-word. Don't fucking...
No, it's not. It's not like calling a person of color the
I
N-word.
don't care. I have the right to be pissed about it. You fucking did.
I said I'll lock the door.
You fucking did, you liar. And I'm gonna hold you accountable. Cis people need to be held accountable for how they treat trans people. And I'm not gonna put up with this shit anymore.
You're crazy, bro.
You're a fucking... Don't call me fucking bro. Stop fucking throwing slurs at me, you fucking piece of shit.
I call everybody bro.
No, fuck you. I ain't your sis. I ain't your fucking bro. You don't even fucking know me. Oh, you want to flash gang signs at me? All right. Yeah, fuck your ass. You want to talk about sucking dick now? Why is it that you fucking weird cis people are so obsessed with sex? You have fucking discrimination going on, and your brain goes to fucking dick sucking. Don't fucking call me sir. This is transphobia. Right here at the top. Yeah, you know, you heard blasphemy.
Goddamn.
Fuck you.
Goddamn. Well, that was interesting. Look, man, there's been a lot of crazy shit going on in the world today, and I gotta say is, dude, like, look, man, that lady was crazy. Simple as that. Like, I don't think that lady should represent all trans people, because that shit is crazy. Like, people need to chill the fuck out, man. Look, I understand how bad it fucking feels. You don't identify as a sir, and someone calls you sir. That kind of pisses you off. It really is. It's annoying. It's very fucking annoying. And, like, when someone calls me sir, I'm non-binary. It kind of annoys me, but it is what it is. It is what it is, man. Like, I let people fly because, you know, say it is what it is. People need to chill the fuck out. People just want clout. People find any reason to fucking bitch and put it on the internet now. It's the way it is. It's just the way it is. And, like, you know, like, I see this person, like, fucking yelling at this poor bastard working at Popeyes. Look, man, this guy works at Popeyes. You're going to call corporate on him to make him lose his job at Popeyes? Popeyes. You know what I'm saying? This guy work, like, you know what I'm saying? Look it up. It's called, since we ain't got video, and I wouldn't know how to put the video on the bottom anyway. Transphobic employee harassing a transgender woman at Tucson Popeyes. Tucson AZ Popeyes. You know what I'm saying? So, like they make it sound like that he was the employee was a bad guy. Who knows if he called her sir first? Who knows? You know what I'm saying? I know he called her bro and then called her sir when she did walk back out. She had to walk back in and make a scene. The restaurant looked empty, thank God. The restaurant looked empty. They probably try to close. You know when you're trying to close and somebody wants to make a scene. You know how annoying that is? Like when you're trying to close and someone wants to make a scene. It's like when I work at the liquor store. We catch someone stealing when we're trying to close. It's like, look, we're trying to fucking close the store. I want to go home. I've been here all fucking day. What the fuck? I don't want to hear about you talking about how hard it is to be a trans person. Okay, I know it's hard. I know it's hard out there, guys. And I'm on both your sides. And that's the whole thing about Derek Rivera is I'm a good judge of the character. I feel like this person wanted attention, man. I feel like this person wanted attention. I understand it's hard to be trans. I got trans friends, bro. I got trans friends. Like Trans Ams and shit. But no, you know, I got friends that identify as men or women or whatever, and they're good people. And look, man, you got to understand one thing. Not everybody's going to see your point of view. And I've said this before, and well, actually on next week's morning beer podcast or afternoon beer podcast, I said no one sees your point of view, which I already recorded. But you see a different point. Everybody sees a different point of view. You know, everybody sees a different point of view. You know what I'm saying? Like you see yourself as something different, and that's cool. People need to realize that not everybody's gonna feel the same way you feel. You know what I'm saying? That kid was just at work, man. Alex was at work, and you know what I'm saying? He probably, like, when you're at work at a register and someone comes up there and, you, like, something when they're transgender, sometimes I call them boss. I'll be like, all right, boss, here you go. You know what I'm saying? Like, because that's kind of acceptable here in my home, or here in my home area. Because people call each other boss, people call each other bro, dog, or whatever. So, like, I always call people boss if I don't know their gender. Like, there's, you know, like you know, there's just certain things you don't want to offend them, but at the same time you kind of don't want to cause a scene. You know what I'm saying? It's more like you don't want to cause a scene and make your workplace look bad, make yourself look bad, and because you made one little slip up. And you know what I mean? Like, my advice for that is like, dude, people got to get it together. People got to get it all together, man, because we're all in a crazy world right now, and we're all just not enjoying it at all. You know what I'm saying? So, like, it's crazy to me that someone would go off like that. And of course, she made a follow-up video, and it's on her page as well. I'm not going to put the page out there. I just put that one out there. And I don't know why this is getting so much fucking, like, clout. I don't know. Is there other trans people out there that feel that way? Would you like to call into my podcast? You can see that link on Anchor. You can also see it on Spotify as well. Call into the podcast, let me know, and I'll answer it on the Afternoon Beer podcast. But like, my whole life, you know what I'm saying, I've always respected people's boundaries. I've always respected people, but at the same time, like, if you identify as something, and I accidentally call you sir, that's not because I'm being racist or transphobic. It's because I'm trying to do my job. You know what I'm saying? I don't think the kid was being transphobic. I think the lady did take it out of order. I hate that the fact that, like, her version of a woman is like a Karen, because, you know what I'm saying, that's what makes a lot of people, like, just, like, you know, just look down on trans people when they're acting like Karens. Like, when you act like a Karen, that's why people look down on old white women now. You know what I'm saying? Because you're like, fuck this Karen. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, when you work in like the service industry or whatever, or any kind of industry where you have to fucking deal with people, you dread these people we call Karens. And it's not particularly just white women. It's pretty much anybody. Like, in my eyes, a Karen is anybody, man or woman, that comes in and just fucking just to make your life miserable. And that's what I think she was doing. She was trying to make this guy's life miserable. He probably went home and he probably just, like, maybe he has kids. And now she's going to get him fired. His kids ain't going to be able to eat. And I think now if he walked with intentionally being hateful to her, like, you're a man, bitch, you're a man, you know what I'm saying? Then he deserves to get fired. He deserves to fucking face the consequences. But by accidentally calling someone sir, you don't deserve the consequences. And by the way, that lady did not have big tits. I have bigger tits than that lady. So if you see that video, you just know Derek Rivera from the Morning Beer Podcast has way bigger tits than her. Like, my tits are fucking nice, bro. Like, and these are natural. These are all natural, just eating bad and just fucking living a horrible life. I have nice fucking tits. That a lot nicer than that lady's tits. But, you know, I just watch stuff like that and I think, man, this is not good for your movement at all. This is not good for your movement at all. Your movement should be where people understand you, getting people to understand the way you feel, getting people to be more passionate about what's really going on. What's really going on out there for the struggle that trans people face every day. You know what I'm saying? People looking down on you, people you know what I'm saying, scared to talk to you, or whatever you go through every day. And it's fucking horrific, man. It's horrific that these people go through this. They're Americans. They're people that we all, you know what I'm saying, that they're like us. They're people. They just feel a different way. They feel different. You know what I'm saying? And by someone forcing you to do something because they're, you know what I'm saying, it makes you not want to care. You know what I'm saying? It makes, like, me, like, when someone's forcing me to, like, to fucking care about something, it pushes me further away. It really does. Like, if she was yelling at me, I probably would have got fucking crazy. I probably would have yelled back. I probably would have lost my job. I wouldn't have did like Alex did and kind of walked back and kind of, he did yell a few things. But you could tell in his voice he was fed up. He was fed up with that job. He was fed up with that life. You know what I'm saying? He makes chicken sandwiches all day. You know what I'm saying? He makes chicken sandwiches for these fucking idiot, crazy internet people running around all the fucking time. And now, you know what I'm saying, now he's getting prosecuted all over the internet. Some people were actually taking his side, I believe, on her follow-up one. But, you know what I'm saying, like, clearly that person identifies as a woman. I would have said, yes, ma'am, or, you know, all right, boss, here you go. You know what I'm saying? That's how I would have took it. But, like, you know what I'm saying, if they would have yelled at me, you call me boss, that's what you call a man. Like, no. Women are bosses, too. You know what I'm saying? Women are bosses too. Like this one dude I used to work with told me, like he goes, man, he freaks me out when you call the girls boss, because they're boss bitches. Like, you know what I'm saying? I see everybody as boss. So, you know what I'm saying? That's what I'll be saying. I don't condone the behavior, man. I just think it's fucked up. I think it's so like, you know what I'm saying? It makes you just kind of step back and go, nah, man, I ain't down with that. You know what I'm saying? That's what it makes you. It makes you think. You know what I'm saying? And I even posted in like her other follow up video, which goddamn, let me get to it. Let me see what I said in her follow up video. She said she was bullied and gaslighted. I don't see the comments popping up. I guess she must have. Okay, there it is. I said, I agree with you. I agree you should be respected. But why force an idiot to respect you? I've had many people make fun of me for being fat or told me I don't belong in America because I'm brown. But instead of acting insane, I let them look like bad people and laugh at them. And I do. I like to, like when someone tells me I don't belong in this country or talks about my weight or whatever, I just like, oh really? I'm fat? Dude, I did not know that. Or go back to Mexico. Like, go back to Mexico. I've never been, but that'd be a great fucking vacation. You know, I always have some kind of comeback to fucking say back to these people. And some people's like some people were, you know, saying shit to this person, but like, you know, they only got 27 likes, but you know, 1.7K thumbs downs. Trans people need their rights, man, and it is what it is, bro. It really is what it is, man. Trans people need their rights, and everybody needs their rights. But like calling someone a sir instead of ma'am that identifies as a ma'am is not nothing compared to calling a black person the N-word. Okay? Like that, sir does not have the same hurt behind it as the N-word does. I'm sorry to say, when she said that in that video, that's when I kind of turned around. I was like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? When my buddy sent me that, and I was like, what the fuck, man? Like, no, it's not. Like, it's nothing as bad as the N-word. You know, it's nothing as bad as the N-word, dude. Like, stop trying to compare yourself to the struggles that black people had. You know, saying you were not enslaved. They did not have us slaves. They did not have They did not have like transgender people as slaves. I'm sorry, they didn't have that. I don't think they did. You know what I'm saying? They weren't like a whole slaves of guys that identify as women, stuff like that. I'm non-binary, man, and I don't identify as an extraterrestrial being. I don't believe everybody should like believe what I believe that I am. I can feel like a superhero one day, and someone can look at me like, you're a fat piece of shit. Like the other night, I was at work, and I told this story on the Afternoon Beer podcast, but I'm going to tell it in more detail now. There was a guy came in. He felt I was looking at him. I wasn't. There was a death in my family, which at the point he wasn't gone yet, but it was in the hospital and stuff. And I was just thinking. I was thinking about my uncle. I was thinking about like, why am I here at work right now? I was thinking about, because when you're at work, you got to put on a fake smile when you deal with people. And it's really fucking hard, man. It's really fucking hard. It was, especially this last week. It's been so hard for me. My whole family was in fucking, my whole dad's side of the family was just fucking acting like assholes, man. Like, and like not towards me, but just towards everything. You know what I'm saying? There was all this shit going on. You know what I'm saying? And you know, of course, 2 days before that, I got to spend a day with my nephew. That was fucking awesome. I got to spend a day with my sister, my nephew, and her man, Steven, he's fucking awesome as fuck too. He seems like someone I can actually hang out with and stuff. And we had a great time, but you know, it was all weird because, you know, we were all down just for one reason, you know, and because of my uncle. My uncle is a great man, and so I was thinking about him, and I was just in deep thought. I was just staring. And, you know, I was checking customers out, and I was trying to be myself, but, you know, I wasn't really myself. And this guy came up, and he was like, thought I was staring at him. He was like, I hate when people be staring at me and blah, blah. And he kept on making these comments, but I wasn't really paying attention because I wasn't there. And this guy's like, you know, and like, he didn't respect me at all. I could have went crazy like that trans person, put him on fucking, you know what I'm saying, and let fat activism see what he said to me. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm F-body typed, as they say. I could have said that. You know what I mean? He said, "Yo, is your weight hereditary?" Finally, he was keep on making comments to me, and it wasn't getting to me because I wasn't listening to him. I didn't give a fuck about him. And like the only thing I was thinking about was my uncle, man. Like at that point I was hoping he'd come through, man. I was really hoping he was, and I was just in fucking deep thought. And as I was working, I was there, but I wasn't there. I was like Adam Sandler on Click when he looks back at the times when he fast forward through. That was me. I was just sitting there like just here you go, have a good day. I hope you have a great day, have a wonderful day. And I was just sitting there, but at the same time, my mind was somewhere else. My mind was thinking about other things, and maybe I did look at him wrong. I don't know. I really don't know what caused it, and I still don't to this day. Well, this guy goes, "Hey, man, I got a question for you." I said, "Yeah, what's up?" And he goes, "Is your weight hereditary or can you help it?" I said, "A little bit of both, I guess." I said, "I've been trying to help it. Why?" He goes, "Well, someone as fat and nasty and ugly as you staring at me like you got a fucking problem." He goes, "You need to fucking look at yourself first." And he turned around and started to walk away, and I thought in my head, I said, and I could have fucking whipped my phone. I said, "What'd you say about my weight? What'd you say about my..." I could have went crazy on him, but I didn't. I just let him walk away. In my head, I fucking grabbed that Grey Goose bottle, that half-gallon one, and started beating him over the fucking head with it. I ain't gonna lie. In my head, I beat his ass, and I fucking put him in a coma, and that his family was suffering like mine is. Or was. But I didn't. I grown manned about it. And that's the whole point. Like, even though I'm non-binary, but that's what they call it, grown man. I act like a grown-up. I just let him walk away. You know what I'm saying? Because I had too much shit going on in my head to even give a fuck what this guy thought about me. You know what I'm saying? And that's what you got to do. When someone's not identifying you for who you feel like you are, or somebody's dissing you, somebody's hating on you, instead of whipping out your phone and making a scene and making yourself seem like a crazy person, you got to understand one fucking thing. That's only gonna make you look bad. Let them look bad. Because every customer behind him was like, "What the fuck is his problem?" At that point, he looked bad. They're like, "Dude, fuck that guy." And the guy behind him was like, "Man, don't even worry about him, bro." He goes, "You're doing your job. You're doing it right." I said, "Man, I'm trying. I'm just going through a lot of shit. That's all." I said, "I didn't know what I did to him." He goes, "I don't know what you did to him either." He goes, "I've been here the whole time behind him." You know what I'm saying? And the lady behind him was like, "Man, fuck him, D." Because, she was one of our regulars. She's like, "Man, fuck him, D. Like, don't even worry about that guy." I said, "I ain't worried about it." I kind of was, because, I wanted to fucking react because of all the shit on my head. But, at the same time, I was like, man, it is what it is, bro. It is what it is. People will always have an opinion. People will always say something that's going to hurt your fucking feelings. But instead of letting them get to you, instead of letting them make you look like the bad guy, because it took me years to learn this, folks. It took me so long to learn this. Because when I was younger, people would make fun of me. I'd beat their fucking face in. I would choke them. I'd try to kill them. I'd fucking pull knives on them. I did all kinds of fucking crazy shit. Shit that my mother would fucking just put her head down to. You know what I'm saying? I fucked up people's cars. Motherfucker. I remember one time when I was a kid, we were, me and my homeboy Stoney, we're sitting on the porch, right? And this dude used to make fun of, always say shit about my weight, bro. Always had something to say about my weight. We were out there, we were eating, barbecue sandwiches, because there was a little barbecue, my cousin Stoney's stepdad made some barbecue, so we're back there eating barbecue sandwiches. Dude's like, he's not going to eat the whole barbecue pit up, and just saying shit I'm like, man, fuck this motherfucker. So, that night, I vandalized this motherfucker's car. That's how fucked up I am. I put fucking bologna on his car, on the hood. He had a lowrider, and I popped all 4 fucking tires. So I made a real lowrider, busted out the back windshield of this pickup, and fucking went and just I threw a brick through it, and there was a brick stuck in it. It took me a while too. I had to slam that brick in there. I did all kinds of fucked up shit. I pissed on his fucking door handle, and all because he made fun of my weight. And that shit used to get to me. Now it don't. Now it just does not get to me no more, man. It doesn't get to me no more, man. It is what it is. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Of course, my homeboy was down with the ride. And he's like, man, bro, you fucked that car up. It's like, yeah, man, that's what it gets. And then, you know what I'm saying? We told one of our other friends, said, why'd you do that, man? Fuck that guy. He lives in turmoil. You know what I'm saying? He's unhappy with himself. That's why he's hating on you. And that's why that guy did that to me. And that's why, if someone hates on you for being transgender, I know fat and transgender ain't the same thing, but it's almost in the same area. I think if they hate on you for being transgender, They're hating on you because they're unhappy with themselves. You know what I'm saying? They're making fun of you because they're unhappy with themselves. And I've learned that. And it's fucking hard to walk away sometimes because believe me, bro. Believe me, bro, I haven't walked away. There's been a lot of times I beat motherfuckers' faces in for saying fucked up shit to me. For fucking saying something about my hair. For saying something about me. And like, you know what I'm saying? That was the old me. The new me just kind of like, just shakes my head. Now like, man, you're a sad case of a fucking person, bro. You're a sad case of a fucking person because I'm funny as fuck. You don't know me. You don't, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm funny as fuck. People love being around me. I've had some women out of my fucking lead, bro. Most women I've ever slept with has been out of my lead because of my fucking mouthpiece. Because of fucking how funny I am and everything. Like you wouldn't even imagine how, like, I probably had better looking women than him. And it's because, you know what I'm saying? Like, I've had guys hit on me. I've had guys, pretty boys hit on me. I'm like, that's fucking awesome. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gay, but at the same time, you know what I'm saying? Like, if I was, I'd be fucking some good looking dudes. So, like, I've had, like, you know what I'm saying? I've had people out of my lead hit on me. I have women hit on me on a daily. That's the crazy part. And I'm ugly as fuck, but I'm funny. I'll make them laugh. I'll make them feel good about themselves. And that's what, like, I almost let that guy get to me again. I almost thought about it. I was like, you know, I hope I see him in the street. That was one of my first thoughts too. I hope I see this motherfucker in the street because then it's going down. I want to know what he drives. And I was trying to look and see what he drove because I was going to fuck his car up. You know what I'm saying? I was going to fuck his shit up on some bitch shit. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can't let people get to you. That's the whole fucking thing, man. Like, when you let people get to you because you're trans and you start acting crazy, or because you're fat and you start acting crazy. If I would have acted out the way I wanted to act out, I would have became the bad guy. I would have lost my job. I would have been arrested. You know what I'm saying? Because I take it that far. A lot of people take it that far. And, like, if you're somebody that likes to criticize people, you don't know how far they're going to take it. Like, this lady went off on this dude. This lady went crazy on this dude. Made herself look crazy all over YouTube. People are laughing at her. But at the same time, some people are like, yo, this motherfucking bitch is crazy. Because that's the way it goes. And that's what people would have done to me. People would be like, yo, this fat motherfucker, he's usually really nice. He's usually happy. He's always dabbing people up. He's always making people laugh. But don't fuck with him. And that's the way it goes. Like we were in my hometown, I could have easily called some of my brothers. You know what I'm saying? Like, then what? Then what? You know what I'm saying? We're all kind of hefty guys. See what the fuck you're going to say about hefty people then. But I don't. I just sit back and chill. Like, a lot of times I'll just sit back and fucking chill and let these people talk. Let him get his say. Because he's going to get home that night. He's going to get drunk. He's going to look in the mirror. He's going to see himself as how he really is. A piece of shit. You know what I'm saying? You're a piece of shit if you want to hate on somebody. He's going to see himself as that. Because he knows that's what he is. People don't understand, like, not reacting is so helpful sometimes. You can react sometimes and kind of make a joke out of it. Because, like, yeah, if I wouldn't have been in that fucked up headspace, I'd be like, really? I'm fat? Dude, thank you for letting me know. I did not know this. I never knew this. Even when I look in the mirror, I see a skinny guy. You know, I would have said something smart-ass back, but, you know what I'm saying? Like, I was off my game that day. So, like, and everybody deserves to have a day where they're off their game, at least once or twice a day. You know what I'm saying? At least once or twice a fucking day. Everybody has a right to deserve to be off their fucking game. I think. That's just me. But, man, it is what it is. Don't let people get to you, man. Don't let people get to you with their insecurities. Don't act crazy and film it. Then everybody on YouTube thinks you're a crazy fucking person, screaming and hollering and fucking acting crazy, running back in the fucking place when they're already closed, yelling at them. Don't do that shit, man. Don't do that. That's not the way you're supposed to react, to stand up for what you believe in. You know what I'm saying? Stand up for what you believe in. Maybe you should have, like, hey, look, this person called me sir, blah, blah, blah. You know what I'm saying? This is bullshit. This is what they did right here at this place. Don't cause a scene. People are going to think you're a fucking retard. You know what I'm saying? I don't mean it like by a special ed person. I mean it by fucking just people are going to think you're stupid, man. People are going to think you're fucking stupid. And then you made yourself look stupid. And I didn't want to make myself look stupid, so I didn't react the way I wanted to react. Because if I reacted the way I wanted to react, I would have been sitting in jail right now instead of doing a podcast. You know what I'm saying? That's the way it goes. You know what I mean? And with that being said, you know what I'm saying, we're going to close the podcast, but I definitely want to say RIP to my uncle. You know what I'm saying? He's a great dude. Like, you know what I'm saying, last time I seen him was Christmas. I told y'all a story about the uncle that came and picked me up, and I couldn't give directions, and he couldn't take directions, and he got lost in Killeen. That was him. He's a great dude, man. He was a great dude. Like, it was awesome to have to see him on Christmas, to actually get to hang out with him. Like I hung out with him the majority of Christmas. Like me and him were just driving. We went to my cousins. We went to my dad's. We went to my aunt's. We went to, and it was so fun just like talking to him, and like and I found out like even though I've known him all my life, and even though me and him were really cool all my life, and we hung out every time I was around, but like I found out he liked some of the same music I liked, and which was really weird. Like after 33 years, I found out he liked some like I knew he grew up in that era of like the old school rock and stuff like that, but I didn't think he was actually into it like that. And he's like, "Oh man, this is my song." I'm like, "What? Like you like April Wine? What the fuck? Like I love April Wine. You like Rush? I love Rush." It was just like it was cool stuff. Like he was listening to AC/DC and stuff. Like I was like, "Dude, I love this music." He goes, "I grew up around this." I'm like, "Man, I love this shit." And he was like happy that I loved it too, I think. And like it was just cool hanging out with the guy and stuff like that, and just talking to him. And we were just like in this van talking and just driving down the road, and he was giving me some advice and stuff, and like he was telling me you need to start seeing your family more. We're all old and sick, and I was like, y'all be all right. That's the only thing I kind of regret saying. But he was, saying he was a great man. He was always like every time my Uncle Casey would come around, it was like. It was, saying like it was cool. Like it was never nothing bad with me, at least. I don't know, and like he'd always come around. He was always, he was cool as fuck, man. He was just a cool dude, man. Like he liked to drink and party and have a good time, and like that's me too. And I remember I got drunk with him a few times, and it was just like it was crazy just seeing him, get drunk and stuff, and and just being an old man, like, and I really enjoyed knowing him, and I really enjoyed that, and it was cool, man. And that was a lot of things that was on my mind that day, and I just hope that rest in peace to my Uncle Casey, man. Rest in peace, bro, because I hope our family's doing great, and I just I don't know, man. It's crazy how life is. One time you're seeing them, they're fucking having it, they're cool, they're driving down the street, they're talking shit. The next time it's it's the last time. And that's one thing you got to realize is like, treasure everybody in your family. Treasure these old people, man, because they're not going to be around forever. And I know I give their generation a lot of hell. I do. But I love them. And that's how I feel with my dad, too. Because him and my dad remind me of me and my brother Chris. They will argue. But at the end of the day, they still love each other. At the end of the day, and like I used to love listening to them go back and forth. I like one time I was riding in the car with my dad and Uncle Casey, and my dad was trying to pull out in the highway, but my dad's like me. He's like, "No, I hear the car's a little too close. I can't do all that." And then Uncle Casey's like, "Ray, you could have went. Ray, you could have went." And then I remember a week before that, I was in my car, and my brother Chris was in the passenger seat, and I'm trying to get out and go, and he's like, "Derek, you could have went. Derek, you could. Oh my God, I would have win already." And like that, they were saying almost the same exact thing, and I almost died laughing. They're like, "What are you laughing at?" And I was like, "You two. I'm laughing at you two because y'all are arguing over driving." And that's what me and my brother Chris do, the same exact thing. And I realized, especially after all this, I need to start treasuring these people. I need to start treasuring my family a lot more. I'm still gonna talk shit about them. I'm still gonna talk shit about my family, But I love them, guys. I love every one of them, and they're going through a lot right now, guys. So anyway, I hate to close the podcast with something like that, but it is what it is, man. And rest in peace, Uncle Casey. Rest in peace. Just rest in peace, man. Because it's I know you were up there fucking smiling down on us right now, just waiting for us to do something crazy. So, and like I said today, guys, treasure your mother too. Treasure your mother. Treasure your mother. Your mother. Your motherfuckers. Treasure your mother. She's out there working, man. She's out there doing her thing, and she's not with you no more than pray for your mother. Just have a great fucking life, guys. You guys have a great time. Remember to just enjoy life, man. Just enjoy it, because you never know. You never know. And if someone criticizes you, man, just don't even worry about them, bro. They're living with their own demons. They're living with their own demons. Just because your stuff is more noticeable than theirs, like just because your weight is more noticeable than his. Maybe he struggled with weight as a child, and that's why I don't blame him. But at the same time, be yourself, man. Fuck these people. If anybody thinks something bad about you, don't act like a baboon. Don't act crazy. Just some goon out there screaming and hollering, "They don't respect me." Yeah, no one respects anybody no more. This is America. We don't respect people. That's the way it goes. So, You guys have a great fucking time. Enjoy your life. Drink a beer. Smoke a joint. Jam some trap music. Do whatever the fuck ever you do, man. And we're out, man. We're out of this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Y'all have a great fucking day. Peace out. I guess. I don't fucking know what to say. I really don't know what to fucking say, man. You know how it is.
According to the American Psychiatric Association, it affects roughly 8% of children and 2% of adults, commonly believed to only affect boys because they are perceived
as rowdy and rambunctious.
One time for them praying on my downfall. Yeah. 2 times for them bitches in the South Shore. Whoa. 3 times for them days on the block getting chased by the cops like a motherfucking outlaw. 4 times for them days that were all bad. 5 times for the bitches who ain't called back. Yeah. 6 times for the kids like me who got ADHD. Just
me and Jordan need a couple hearses. Double homicide, kill the beat and the verses. Everybody living on the surface, but we came from the underground. Yeah, we deserve. What's beef? Beef is when you murder motherfuckers on the beat. Kill them all, nah, what's beef? Beef is brothers lying over shit that never mattered in the first place. Lying in the street, what's peace? Peace is when you leave it in the past, let it heal like a cast. When enough time pass and you blast. Kinda like John Wick, bars like a convict. Fuck a runner, you don't wanna start shit. Woo! Coming with the hot shit, all they do is talk shit. You can never top it, boy, just stop. High and drunk, call that HD vision. All these other motherfuckers full of indecision. And I murder with precision all over your television. I'm numero uno, number one, and you is just a subdivision. Never listen, we gon' leave them missing. That's the mission like ISIS. Ain't no time to bigger over who the nicest. It's logic, it's obvious. Just ask the audience. I've come to body this shit. Yes, it's egregious. I'm Regis, you Kelly, you pussy, you pussy. Don't push me, I'm Louis Vuitton. You at Target with your mom. On the internet, still hating on my last post. I just sent a steak back in Mastro's. My God, me and Jordan need a couple hearses. Double homicide, kill the beat and the verses. Everybody living on the surface, but we came from the underground. Yeah, we deserve. Far from the minimum, killing them with a riddling. And 5'9" was the middleman to get them in the same room. Now we on the same tune and we still the game doomed. The illest of lyricists on the same shit. Rap pack, clap back on that gang shit. Do it for the love of rap, not for the fame shit. Woo! 1 time for the Grammy that I never got. 2 times for the garden that I sold out. 3 times for the street crimes that I committed. Yeah, I did it, but thank God that I made it out. 4 times cause I'm a fucking bastard. 5.
And that's what I do. That's just my favorite verse on that song. Sorry, I had to fucking play it for you guys. Have a great fucking day, man. We're out. For real.